Transpired. Hello everybody, it's Greydawn 95 and I'm back with more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. It's been way too long since I played this. Wow, brain was not working there for a second. That's a good sign. Let's play. During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. The scenario you have put together does make sense. Yes, sir. Well, Mr. Wright, just by listening, it does make sense. However, I won't give up that easily. Please refrain from... Refrain? Did I just say that? Refrain from glaring at me like that. Now then, your cross-examination, please. So, have you guys heard about the Phoenix Wright games, all three of them coming to 3DS? I'm excited, but the art of the high-definition ones, I don't like. So, that's my problem. Okay, let me just refresh myself on what is going on here. I know who the murderer is. I haven't played this for so long, but I know who the murderer is. Okay. Floor plans. Stabbed in the chest, then shot at point blank. Okay. Okay. Not for hands of face with my fingerprints. Sorry. Close my eyes. Sorry. It's on the mirror. Okay. Alright. Okay. There is quite a difference in height between Dr. Gray and the defendant. And in body strength, and it seems unlikely that the defendant could have stabbed the victim. Now that you mention it, yeah, I guess. Oh, jeez. Francesca, calm down. You think you can get away with such flimsy reasoning, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Maya Fey was in the middle of channeling, was she not? When channeling with the Korean channeling technique, the medium physically changes. With the nurse's build, the defendant could have easily been a match for the doctor. I don't believe it. She even studied up on the Korean channeling technique. Like I said before, I am perfect. About what you were talking about, I didn't quite get it. Never mind. Let's continue with the testimony. Of course, the victim used the line was trying to fight back. So, he was stabbed, but the stab wound didn't kill him. But if you think about the blood loss, it was pretty bad. How bad would you say it was? Actually, I went to give blood the other day, and afterward I felt a little lightheaded and dizzy. I guess the damage was maybe about 10 times the dizziness? Ah! Sorry. I'm getting a bit of frame drops. That sucks. Well, you got his gun. Where in the world did that pistol come from? It looks like the victim, Dr. Gray, had specifically bought it for that day. Oh, but a handgun? He got it off the black market about 2 days before the murder. Oh, because he kept the receipt. That's how you know that. Why did Dr. Gray bring a gun? Was he taking precautions against something? So you're saying that the bullet hole in this costume was made then? Sorry, pal, but that's what I'd think. The two of them were already fighting when a shot was fired. Maya, I'm really glad you weren't hurt. Excuse me. Maya has never fired a gun before in her life. The victim had already taken off the safety. With the safety off, even an amateur like you can fire it by pulling the trigger. Even me? I wonder. Now do you understand? Avant Karma's logic is perfect. This testimony certainly makes us look very bad, but there's gotta be a contradiction in there somewhere. And uncovering it is going to uncover the truth. I can feel it. Okay. We're gonna save. Good thing I remember buttons. Even though I could have just used, you know, my stylus. Back. 2 or 5 victim took out his gun. Took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. I find that hard to believe. I'm sure that this is point blank around the bullet hole. There's gotta be, like, sorry. There's, well, actually. Hey! I got it still. Yay. Missing the tiny hole on this costume will be the prosecution's undoing. Eh? What do you mean? This little hole has actually created a huge hole in your testimony. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright. You said the two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. I think the frame drops are also... The frame drops are also from me, rendering something, so I apologize. If that were true, then where's the gunpowder burn on this costume? That's what I was thinking! Yeah, good me. Good gunpowder burn? This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Oh! But there is not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume. Why are we calling it a costume? That is a very good point. Thank you, Your Honor. And what exactly does this mean? It means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other. I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that? With wishy-washy thinking like that, anyone can explain anything away. Then I implore you to disprove me of my line of thinking. Let's see. In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away. And it was then, when they were separated, that he fired. How was that? As if that was even possible. According to testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have had the strength to push the defendant very far after that. Well, then... That's right, the defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself. And then while she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took his shot. There, that should satisfy even you. That does make an awful lot of sense. What do you think, Mr. Wright? I must be careful. I can't afford to make a mistake here. Concentrate and think! It doesn't make sense. Give me a second to say that to them. Continue. Save point. Doesn't make sense! There is a fatal flaw in her argument, Your Honor. Fatal? Flaw? Yow! Very interesting. I would love to see where this flaw is. Show me something that contradicts my explanation. There has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow. And when she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. There must have been a piece of evidence that contradicts this line of thinking. The autopsy? shot at point blank, so... Take a look at this! Why are you showing this to me, pal? Prosecutor Funkheimer's explanation of this piece of evidence? Do not contradict. Heh. How do I learn this? You didn't see that. Okay, it doesn't make sense. Fatal flaw, you know, interesting. Okay, she put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow. There's no final blow, he was shot. And when she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. 8 inches. There's not really that much space to make distance. They're both murder weapons. Oh, this is actually kind of tricky. The time goes by so much faster when I play this game, because it's so good. It's not the newspaper clipping. It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. Folding screen seems pretty likely. This is the piece of evidence that destroys your logic. What is that? A folding screen? I would like to point the court's attention to the hole in this folding screen. Ah! It looks like you already know what I'm talking about. Who? Where? What? Mr. Wright, your explanation, please. Are these two really that clueless? The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then the folding screen. It passed through at a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means... when the shot was fired, Maya, I mean the defendant, was not getting ready to strike, but actually squatting low to the ground. Order! Order! This changes everything, does it? Please look at this diagram of the crime scene. Crime. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here and when he fired the shot. And the bullet hit this folding screen. Wow, brain, come on. It hit at this location about 8 inches off the ground. At this time, the defendant was in the area, this area. Oh, I have to... probably... there. Right? Right there. Somewhere around here! Oh. There's no real penalty for actually getting things wrong, so, I mean... Okay. Oh, right. Can I do this? Oh, right there. Just, no. Oh, I got that wrong. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, okay. What was I even... Okay. Alright. I'm gonna end it here. And, I'll figure this out in a second. So, yeah. Thank you all for watching. I hope you're enjoying Phoenix Wright, and I will be back in a little bit to show you where the defendant was in this area. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye for now.